It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll be watching the Orlando Magic playing against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Well, for the Bucks, playing under 500 basketball over the last 10 games, they can do better, and they'll try to get on the winning side tonight. And as we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started
It's an Eastern Conference battle at the BMO Harris Bradley Center in Milwaukee as the Bucks look to work the home court advantage. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K Sports team and the NBA? Welcome, everyone. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Now the starting group for Orlando. Harris and Gordon, the athletic forward pair. Oladipo is out there with Houdini, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 roaming the paint. Here's Parker. It's hauled in by Harris. Here's Houdini. Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Rick Carlisle. Doris?
For them to be successful, Kevin, he said they have to act like, and I quote, a swarm of angry bees every time the ball gets in the post. If they don't collapse on their post threats, he knows they're in for a long game. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. No free throws, good from Houdini.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Magic on defense. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Kicks to Harris. The 11-footer tries to save it. Kept alive Orlando, and that one's good. Harris has got his first points of the game.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Parker, a screen on Oladipo. Hickson sets the screen for Mayo. And there's the feed to Carter Williams. Offline with his three. So for the Bucks, their last game a loss to Cleveland.
Yeah, they just really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game. You could just see they were pressing, just couldn't get anything to go on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and guys, once they got spiraling downward, there seemed to be no way to get out of it. All their offense went to pot.
Now, Antetokounmpo, after Victor Oladipo missed from long range. And Parker, here we go. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
Here's Houdini, the pass to Vucevic. It's deflected. Oladipo against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Parker. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. 6 points for Parker. The Magic have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Houdini. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And a chance here to see where the Bucks currently sit in the NBA statistically. 5th in rebounding. 7th in steals. And this is also what I would call a pretty solid offensive rebounding team. I mean, they've got a top 10 ranking in the second chance points category.
And let's take a look back at those rebounding stats, because that is, to me, really impressive, that ranking. They've certainly got the strength and maybe more importantly, the disposition to win that battle on the boards.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Hickson a screen. It's Parker with the drive. He got right to the cup using that screen. Parker's got 8 points.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good. Harris against Antetokounmpo.
Orlando moving the ball around. Outside Gordon. It's Oladipo on the wing. To the inside. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Here's Parker, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
Here's Houdini against Indiana. He was really on his game. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Good on the triple.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's guarded closely. No good. Some solid defense from Harris. For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Houdini. Carter Williams covering. Gordon, the pass to Houdini. Back to Gordon. 6 to shoot. Down low. And Parker comes with the help. Houdini. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Magic have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. A different look for Milwaukee. Ryan Hollins, he's checked in for Hickson. Hansbrough comes in for Parker. And Damian Inglis is subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then for the Magic, Nene, he's checked in for Gordon. Hezonja comes in for Harris. And it's Payne in for Victor Oladipo.
Come on, Bradley Center. You better make some noise for your energy.
And let's step aside for a minute to look at some of the point guards who have been doing a whole lot more than passing lately. They're the top scorers at that position over the last 10 games. Freak number 1.
Being at the top of that list, I mean, he's obviously been able to take it upon himself to give his team an offensive jolt whenever they've needed it.
And that's value added for a point guard. I mean, when you're playing that position and you score and do the other things he does, he creates offense for his teammates and he can get his own offense too.
Really a good job recognizing the mismatch, just going up for the shot with that huge height advantage on that possession.
Let's go. Pass to Hezonja. Takes the 3, and that is good.
You know, I think, Kevin, they took a bit of a chance there going to the double team, and that left another guy open out there.
Back to Carter Williams. Releases from 15, and he hits the jump shot. Carter Williams has got his second bucket tonight.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Can't cash in up close on the shot from Houdini. And it's the Bucks on the break. And he gets it to go.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Here's Houdini. 6 points for him. Picked by Vucevic. To the paint. Up off the screen. And he lays it up and in.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Johnson, he's checked in for Vucevic. The Magic have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's Houdini. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Houdini.
Just a fantastic game for Houdini. He already has 8 points.
And with the ball in his hands, he's made terrific passes, but also when he's gotten to the line, he's been consistent as well.
Yeah, I like that combination, guys. I mean, going to make your coach happy when you're getting it done in those areas, taking care of the ball, finding your teammates, and then knocking down free throws. Those are winning things.
Now here's Carter Williams. Hansbrough misses.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Here's Johnson. Off target from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Carter Williams kicks to Hollins. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Hollins has got his first 2 points of the night. Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Hit his leg. And it's being called a kickball. And the Magic making a change here. Payton's checked in. Orlando leading by 8. On the court for Orlando. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Oladipo and Harris are the wings. And it's Houdini in at the point. Now here is Harris. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. 5 on the clock. Houdini passes to Oladipo. The Magic need to get a shot off here. He gives them a double-digit lead. And that's now 11 points for Aaron Gordon.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers was simply terrific. He had 46 points, and he played the usual role of running the team's offense and came away with a bunch of assists. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hits file. No doubt about it. That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Here's Parker. And again, the Bucks miss. And the Magic with possession. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Good.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
And so it's Milwaukee with it, trailing by 19. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Rejected by Harris.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they've just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
And here we get a chance to check out the story on Giannis Antetokounmpo. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. He's putting up about 14 points a night, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. And really just excellent numbers. I like what we've been seeing from him across the board.
I do too. I mean, he's playing with much more focus now and a much higher level of intensity.
And now your new
Over these last 10 games on the Magic schedule, this is how they stack up right here. First in field goal percentage. First in three-point field goal percentage. And they're also number 1 in free throw shooting. A team that makes foul shots gives itself and its coaching staff a lot of confidence.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another. A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And it's Harris off the drive. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Harris has got 6.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for him.
Parker's shot is off.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Houdini passes to Gordon. Excellent D there from Mayo.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Bucks passing it around. Here's Hickson. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Hickson's got his first points of the night.
Picture perfect with the turnaround. There's no stopping that shot.
Here's Houdini. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Pass to Hickson. It's Mayo on the wing. Dishes to Antetokounmpo. Hickson a screen. The pass to Warner. Off the screen. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
It's tipped. They push it up 4 on 3. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
What a game for Parker. 13 points. He's able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
Nene, he's checked in for Orlando. Hezonja comes in for Gordon. Poked away. Here's Parker. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Harris. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Magic.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And they're also clicking at the free throw line, not wasting any of those opportunities.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Johnson comes in for Harris. And it's Payne in for Victor Oladipo.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
They set the pick. A floater. They grab their own miss. Here's Hansbrough. It's deflected.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
The Bucks have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. And that one falls for Parker.
And they're getting to...
And so that brings the first half to a close.
Well, guys, with Nick here, what was the difference in how this...
As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I just love the tenacity on the defensive side. I mean, his play on D has been a huge factor for them as he continues to get steal after steal.
And, guys, as the game moves on, I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Bucks. The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Carter Williams is out there with Mayo. And it's Hickson in at the 5. And stolen by Harris. Here's Houdini. Finished off the break. Houdini's got the first basket of the second half here for the Magic.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. That drops.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Magic leading by 11. Mayo brings the double team.
That's a jump ball.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Gordon the pass to Houdini. Oladipo outside to the middle. Here's Vucevic. Nails the baby hook.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Carter Williams kicks to Mayo. Feeds it to Parker. The shot is off. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Magic have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to Houdini. Harris outside. Passes to Houdini. Now here's Oladipo. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to...
That athletic.
Yeah.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clarkie's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free rein.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. And the Bucks with possession here, following the bucket by Orlando. Just 5 to shoot. He used that pick to get in close. 21 points for Jabari Parker.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Mayo brings the double team. Houdini passes to Harris. Here's Houdini. Now the dish to Vucevic. It's stolen by Hickson. And now here's Mayo, the fast break opportunity.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Bucks have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. And the second free throw, good. Magic leading by 12. Mayo brings the double team to the inside. Here's Harris, and it's off the back rim, no good. Mayo dishing to Parker. Dixon kicks to Parker. 17-foot shot on the way. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. The Bucks have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. The Magic have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Here's Houdini. Kicks it out to Gordon. Here's the 3. Good. Gordon's got 14 points for the game.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Harris against Antetokounmpo. He feeds it to Parker. 6 on the shot clock, and the shot is good. Parker's got 26.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
No good from Houdini.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
The shot by Carter Williams, nobody around. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Mayo brings the double team, and yes, sir, that one drops. 6 points for Vucevic.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Carter Williams kicks to Antetokounmpo. He dishes it to Hickson. The shot misses. Great D that time from Vucevic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That is his first foul of the game. Hezonja, he's checked in for the Magic. Here's Houdini. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
No good. And Orlando the other way now. The pass to Houdini. Jacks up a 3. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. Now let's check out and highlight the best defenses in the NBA. Number 1, the Magic.
Great defenders both individually and collectively. I mean, you can tell they really love accepting that challenge. They can stifle you at that end of the floor.
That free throw missing, and the Bucks with some changes. Ryan Owens comes in for Parker, and Damian Inglis is subbed in for Antetokounmpo. Then for the Magic, Nene, he's checked in for Vucevic. Johnson comes in for Gordon, and it's Payne in for Oladipo. And he nails the third. Bucks trail by 14. And here is Carter Williams. Hansbrough setting the pick for Carter Williams. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Carter Williams has got 6. For Orlando, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Houdini passes to Nene. It's rebounded by Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. At the top of the key, Hollins. Now here's Carter Williams. He's tightly guarded. Clock at 4. Here's Inglis. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Carter Williams has got 4 assists in the game. So it's Orlando now. 10-point lead. Houdini passes to Nene. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And now, your Milwaukee Bucks dancers.
For Payton, he's checked in for Houdini. The Magic leading by 13. So on the floor for Orlando. Oladipo and Harris are the wings. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. And it's Houdini in at the 1 spot. Mayo with it. Now, Antetokounmpo. Parker left side. Lets it go from the wing. It's hauled in by Gordon.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
It's tipped out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Tyler Hansbrough. Here's Houdini. Out to Harris. Oladipo outside. Shoots the 3. And that one's good. Oladipo's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Orlando. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Fades. Parker's shot is off.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Gordon kicks to Oladipo. Harris, right side. Here's Houdini, guarded by Mayo. Shot clock at 5. Gordon for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Pass to Warner. Lets it go from deep. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Houdini. He kicks to Harris. The wide open look here for Oladipo. Good on the baseline, Jay. Oladipo's got 5 points now this quarter. Bucks trail by 15. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Fades back. Rebound by the Magic. Gordon's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Houdini. Antetokounmpo on the double team. Oladipo for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's Mayo on the wing. Puts one up from 19. And there are the Bucks with another bucket. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Kicks it to Harris. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Bucks. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And J.J. Hickson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Carter Williams, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Houdini. Here's Oladipo. It's rebounded by Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Orlando leading by 11.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Houdini passes to Gordon. To the inside. Here's Houdini. And J.J. Hickson is going to pick up the foul.
J.J. Hickson. That's his second personal foul.
Here's Houdini. Carter Williams covering. Houdini. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Magic.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle said to his team. No surprise, really. The turnover situation was the focus. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball, play within ourselves, and get quality shots. Kevin?
Here's Parker, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
Magic leading by 11. And Parker comes with the help. Here's Vucevic. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Now here's Carter Williams. That drops.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Houdini. Kicks it out to Gordon. From deep. No good from Houdini. Bucks trail by 11. Antetokounmpo dishes to Carter Williams. Antetokounmpo kicks to Mayo. Back to Antetokounmpo. Picks in a screen. They set the pick. The feed to Carter Williams. Shot clock at 5.
Looking at the numbers for Michael Carter Williams, he's got 8 points and 5 assists. He's gotten after it on the boards for them as well as in the transition game.
And I like the fact that one has really fed into the other.
And Orlando making a change here. Payne's checked in.
Yeah, they needed those points badly. A good job to get to the line, but it doesn't mean anything if you can't convert.
Here's Houdini. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
He hasn't had as many opportunities at the line as he had in the first half.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for Milwaukee.
Both free throws good from Houdini. Now here's Carter Williams. Knocked away. All by himself. Here's Houdini. Whoa!
Goodness.
He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
that could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers.
Here's Antetokounmpo after the Magic pick up 2. Fades away, and the basket good.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, it gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch their breath, you're
Yep.
right. Now here's Gordon, and that is good.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Outside Mayo, here's Carter Williams, and he uses the glass on the layup. Carter Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
No good from Houdini.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Here's Houdini, and Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal.
Bucks trail by 12. Outside Mayo. The fader. Carter Williams with another miss.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink. And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Orlando.
Their superior ball handling won it for him here, Clark.
Well, Kevin, when you squeeze the orange, you get more shot opportunities, and that's always a good thing.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And so this victory tonight will give them the front end of what I believe will be a knockdown, drag-out season series, folks. They win the first of what will be 3 this year against the Bucks.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Houdini. You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Antetokounmpo passes to Carter Williams, stolen by Gordon. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, exactly. They got to be happy with the outcome here.
Elated, you're right.
And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
Carter Williams. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do.
All right, now. What's up, girl?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game.